Okay. I'm a fucking genius. I'm not a genius. Okay. Hey, David. You look like a fucking... Stop, stay. You look like... I revealed you. I was like... You look like a villain. You look like Slenderman just creeping there. All right, so Dr. Stone's sketch. What are we doing? We were like, fuck, what are we gonna do? Rubber. Rubber's a theme in this thing. And you know what I have from work? Helped me procure this. A giant fucking rubber band.
It's so big.
Now, oh my God, the whole sketch. It's not a sketch. It's just gonna be us fucking around with this until we're bored. So mostly I just want to do this. Okay. Get over here. Get over here. Okay. Now I just want to like. Wait. Well, let's back up. I want to be in the frame. Okay. So this is meant to hold like hundreds of pounds of boxes. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
One of us will die if this breaks. You do know that, right?
But look, I can pull you. You weigh so much less than me. Look at this. It's so easy. He's not even resisting. David is my weapon. I will spin him. Now we kiss. All right, now here's some. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? His glasses. Are your glasses all right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, so what I kind of want to do is I want to get back to where it's like, it feels tight, you know, genuinely like it's taut enough, and then just like trust fall, like lean back.
Oh God.
Let's go to the grass.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
You got that piece of metal over there to prop your phone up on.
No, I already got it, bro. The car knows all. Let's see here. What are you woofing at? Yeah, see? No. Not fall on this wood.
Yeah.
Over the neck.
Yes, we must trust each other or we snap our necks.
Alright, so mostly, let's get to where we're just lean back. Oh, I don't trust it. Now we lean. He doesn't weigh enough.
I do not.
Oh God, I would fall in that wood and die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here. You will have the car as a safety net, okay?
Okay.
All right, now. Well, go back this way a little bit so you don't die if you fall. Okay. Now lean. Just lean back. Lean back. Go. The trust. Oh, you don't weigh enough.
I don't.
Well, I guess that's all we're getting out of that. Wait, you know what I can do?
What?
I can whip your ass. And that's how that sketch ends. All right, there we go. Content. Triple Dr. Stone.
We fucked up.
So,
guys.
Did we?
Before we begin, Red.
Yeah, what's up?
Because 4 or 5 videos ago, he got on me for.
Oh shit! Finally, it's happening.
It's time.
My
for him
reckoning.
to admit- It's time for him to admit to all of you that he's a piece of shit. And
Listen. Okay, David, you have to back me up on this, okay? Before it was confirmed, you and I both thought that this fangirl girl, like Pumpkin Girl, was like underage and not 19. We both thought that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for not throwing me under the bus there.
so you think
Oh, I wanted to, but I'm like, I gotta be good.
I appreciate it, right? So I'll say, when she said barely a teen and given her design, I assumed she was 12 and I assumed Thurman was pedo-bearing. But luckily for him, 19. And that, honestly, good move from the author, because generally, I'm not kidding when I say this, I would be terrified to make any character canonically underage in these day and age if I was a fucking author.
because why would a 13-year-old be left alone?
I thought it was like, come on, bro, it's manga. You know how many times they do the child genius thing?
Yeah, but
No,
honestly,
I will take full L because I gave
character-
him all the shit in the world. In fact, I gave him shit for like 15 minutes and cut out like most of it. Like I annihilated him on that shit, and it was probably the most wrong I've ever been in my entire life. So I take the biggest, fattest universal L.
I'm gonna be honest. Most characters that we saw in this arc, in the arcs, around this side of the area so far, have been of age. So it'd be shocking to me, like a 17-year-old was just chilling in America, South America, like this like it ain't Japan.
All right, just saying, it's definitely possible. The manga does this all the time. I also thought she was being set up to be like friends with Sukuna, however the fuck you say her name, Melon Girl.
Yes, but he was wrong, and I was right.
Yeah. Anyway, this chapter's fucking cool. It's very quick, but like this is actually. Are you ready for a shocking development, Thurman? This is an example of action that I like in Dr. Stone. This is very good action. Someone talk. There's fucking two of you.
Oh my god.
So like this entire arc is going to be wild, okay? Because we have the Stanley Parable that is Dr.
David's
Stanley.
exiled from the island. Where's the mute button? Removed from call. Hell yeah.
I like how they really gagged.
Eat my ass.
I really like how they gagged him. Like he checked page 4.
Yeah.
Fucking weird with that shit on his mouth. Like they really ball and gag this man. Like he's about to get dick down.
Don't pretend like he doesn't like it. He's clearly gay. I don't know. You know what? Gayness does not immediately equal. You know, I've spent too much time around David.
Also, I love how the fact that like,
wait, Thurman, if I may, you're the one that motorboated my ass in a skit, okay?
Because I go
You
the extra mile for our content, sir. Okay, we're a dying channel with 5,000 subscribers that gets barely 100 views per video. Okay, sometimes you gotta fucking reach deep into your soul and rip out whatever's left.
It's okay, Red, if you're attracted to me. I know I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Sometimes I am, and sometimes I am.
oof, the ego.
He admitted it.
No, I've admitted it many times.
That's the first time I think on camera.
Yeah. Anyway, so no, I really do like the action in this. Like, it's just beautiful artwork. I love the get in a straight line and try to be like right in the cone of like where Zeno is, use Zeno as a shield to stop him from shooting, which makes sense because, that mixed with the smoke screen, he's such a good shooter, sniper shooter, lol. So it makes a lot of sense to give him all these handicaps, and then he shoots again. Didn't he just recently fuck up their arms like when he clashed with them a couple chapters ago?
Yep.
Their arms are taking a fucking beating, so you know that the author's going to use this as an excuse later when they're like needing to fight, and both of them are going to be like, we can't fight, our arms are just fucking dangly flesh.
The triple trio: Senku Ishigami, Dr. Zeno, Stanley Snyder. I like how the author is just making it seem like these three are like the monster trio. It really goes to show you how this author really just has Senku as the top 3 of everything. Like it's like Senku, Chrome, and the Mentalist. Senku.
Sometimes
Ryosu,
it feels rare to have a.
um,
Oh, sorry, you're still going. My bad.
Senku, Ryosu, and the ear guy. Then Senku, Taiju, and Yuzuriya. Like Senku is at the top of every single.
Every time he does your favorite fucking manga trope, the like listing out people and putting them in arbitrary groups.
He's in every single one of them.
The 10 Titanic captains.
Every single one of them. He's literally.
Well, that's because Senku is GOAT, bro.
Like not even Luffy is in like that'd be.
Luffy's
that would
got
be
worst
like
generation.
Luffy
He's got
being the
Yonko,
monster
but he's
trio.
never been a warlord.
And that's like Luffy being like he's a monster trio, and then like an arc later, all right, now Luffy's in the weak trio.
No, it'd be like Luffy's in the monster trio and the worst generation and the Yonko and the wait. Well, he isn't all those. And was a Marine and was a revolutionary. Actually, just as this random side note, if Kubo wrote One Piece, Luffy would have just hopped around from being a Marine to a revolutionary to a pirate.
Oh
Yeah, seems about right. If Kubo wrote Bleach, he would.
Kubo did write Bleach in One Piece.
part Big Mom, part Dragon.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of Roger in him.
Oh yeah,
You know.
100%. If Kubo wrote Bleach, he'd be like Roger's fucking son or some shit.
He would also have a little bit of what is it? He literally ogre in him.
The Will of D would give you like a Deus Ex Machina like blast power that removes all like your devil fruit, but then like an arc later you get your devil fruit back for some reason.
Like the stretchy arms, like every single race in One Piece.
Oh yeah, you're right. He'd be a fucking monster. Long neck, long leg, long arm. Fucking mink, mermaid, fishman. More.
Yeah, Luffy.
Fontana.
Luffy would literally have every single one of those, and then somehow Dragon fucked every single race somehow.
That's what I mean. Again, this is way off topic, but Ichigo was in fact born out of a massive orgy. Essentially, Ishin and Masaki were just fucking, and Aizen was just watching. Like, again, not like literally canonically, but it's heavily implied that Aizen was like sticking around while they fuck. Okay, just you know what? Fuck it. This is what we do. David, you're my Bleach guy, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Masaki, Ichigo's mom's flashback?
Vaguely.
That was
I
a
try
good
to
ass
forget
flashback.
it.
One of the best parts of the final arc. Remember that when Ichigo's mom and Ichigo's dad meet, Aizen is just there because he was the one that like set out that hollow that ended up biting Ichigo's mom, which is the reason that Ichigo has an inner hollow. Yada yada yada. Right? Remember?
Yeah, I
So the
remember
fact that he was there when they met. Do you really think that Aizen was like, okay, I've seen enough, and he went back? No, hell no. You know damn well he fucking hit his Ryatsu and watched that entire date night play out. His ass was fucking creeping outside the window as she was getting railed, I guarantee it.
He's just over there in the corner bushes. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
he
all
did
according
always
to
say
Gakaiku.
to Ichigo, he was constantly to Ichigo like, oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was one of those like, how long have you known about me? And he's like, I've been playing out your life ever since you were born, Ichigo. And then that flashback hits up and he's like, oh my god, like he was legit.
He really has been. He's been the creep in
Anyway,
the bushes.
That was a fun aside there. Of course, Chrome loves motorcycles. He would because they probably are, out of all the things that are bad, that is probably the baddest thing that he's encountered up till now. So that's pretty cool that Chrome got to experience that.
Chrome's seen the first time he saw a motorcycle.
Chrome's pogging, actually.
He's legitimately pogging.
Okay, fine. I guess you are my little pog champ. Come here. Everyone has to say it. Go out and pressure your favorite YouTubers to say it. Thurman, say it.
Poggers?
No. Say fine. I guess you are my little pog champ.
Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ.
All right, David, you say it.
Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ.
There you go. Now go fap to the audio. All right. It's a really short chapter.
That'll be
No, okay, you want to talk about
$50,
the plane sabotage?
So, so we have motorcycles, right? So,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I love this just dynamic of like Stanley is just, it's Stanley, bro. Clearly, they're fucking.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
full
can
on.
we confirm? I'm glad that you brought that up, right? Because the eyes they're giving each other, bro, like, he's, like, genuinely like, oh, my love, my boy. Like, it's got to be confirmed at this point. He's blinking goddamn Morse code to this bitch. Like, oh, it's so good.
It's just like, it's so dope because I also want to talk about how I love, first of all, that panel with Senku, page 19. That shit is fucking beautiful. If Senku is ever in a future fighting game with Jump, I don't give a fuck. It can happen. That should be like
Sexy ass outfit there.
because it's so dope. It's just like he looks at him like Stanley is just like, fuck, like look at him. Stanley's pissed. He got outsmarted by Senku again. Like literally. Like,
I love all the thought that goes into this because, like, it is a situation where they have so many advantages, and the author realistically just blasted through all of them. Like, okay, well, we can't get shots out because this. We can't, because, both the human shield and the dirt, we can't fucking catch up to them via plane because that was our plane. So, of course, we fucking sabotaged it before we left. Like, it just... I love it. It's just all like a lesser author would have forgotten, and then that would have been a plot hole. Like, oh wait a minute, wasn't there a plane on that day? And then people would have to headcanon, like, well, maybe they just didn't think of it, or maybe it didn't have fuel. But no, this author was like, hell yeah, I got everything on lock.
One thing I want to bring up too is that like, so the Morse code, I don't think the Morse code is going to have anything into play just yet. I think
It's gonna
that
be like a
Morse
Chekhov's
code,
gun hanging there until finally it needs to come out.
yeah, I feel like Zeno, because knowing Zeno, like he does want to take over the world, but I feel like he's smart enough to be like, okay, well, their goals align with mine, so for
Yeah,
right now,
I agree.
so I feel like that Morse code was because he says take notes, so like I feel like maybe the Morse code was just like, hey, sit back, this is where we're going,
I agree.
you can catch up with us later type shit.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
glad you brought that up.
feel-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Because I really do feel like Zeno is because right now they're in a rush to get him back, but Zeno's probably just like, wait a second, they're not gonna kill me or anything like that. They're just using it as insurance. So like, because look at Stanley's face after that Morse code, right? Like Zeno's face, confident as shit, and then Stanley has that little aggressive face, right? So, and then after that, we don't really see anything else, and then Stanley just stops pursuing. So I'm just like, maybe it was just like Zeno was just like, oh, okay, Stanley, hold on, bro. Like, I know you want me back. I know you want this dick.
I know you want.
You
this
can't
dick.
go a single night without this dick.
So
You know he doing some freaky shit with that finger stuff too.
God, the finger.
Ooh, I just realized what it is. You know how like when you're fingering, you have to keep your fingernails clipped.
Yeah.
Like that's, but those are like, you know, he wears those when he needs to do like science shit, and then he takes them off when he needs to finger.
The fingernails come off during sex for your pleasure, or we can be super rough.
Well, yeah, no, and I agree with you, Thurman. Because it just seems like the way he's cooperating, the way he seems really chill and at ease with Senku and this whole group. He seems to be very helpful. He hasn't seemed to be very like antagonistic to them. So when I saw him giving Morse code, I expected it genuinely. If I was him, I would have been like, man, listen, like, calm down. They don't mean me any harm. Like, just pull back for now. Is what I expected him to be saying. Yeah.
Because honestly, they're just wasting resources at this point. Just
Yeah.
going for him in particular, especially
They made a
since
fucking deal, man. Like
It-
I just wish that he could like communicate to Stanley. Like they're good on their word, bro. Like let's just, I'll be back. Like they'll probably bring me back.
Because if you realistically think about it, they really can't hurt Zeno even if they wanted to, because they still have their friends captured. So if Stanley found out something happened
Yeah,
to
we got
Zeno,
chips.
they'd be like, okay, well, since Zeno's dead, I'm just gonna kill your compadres, because that is what it is, right?
Yeah,
Because
no, you're
clearly we know that because it's definitely a Senku and Zeno situation, but honestly, I think the difference is like, I really feel like, yes, Senku is like the lead, but to be honest with you, if I'm being honest, like the team science doesn't really necessarily need Senku that much. Like Senku holds them together. Yeah, he's probably the smartest one there, but at the same time, like they have more than enough leaders and team science already. Like, so if Senku dies, which would be interesting in the future if there's ever a time skip.
Yeah,
If Senku
doubt.
dies, like he had
At the
sort
very
of a
worst, it might be Senku temporarily incapacitated, like we kind of saw with him like getting hit by the bullet. You know what I mean? We saw how they kind
Yeah.
of dealt with that. Yeah.
So, like, the difference between the two of them it's just like Dr. Zeno clearly feels like he's like the head of the operation. Like, yeah, he gets Stanley, but like if Dr. Zeno dies, like his American team is kind of useless. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to Senku, like you could argue, like, yeah, Senku's the head of the operation. Like he's been helping them do this, and that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, well, he's a leader, but he has multiple leaders in his crew,
Yeah,
He has
Senku embodied the whole give a man a fish, he eats for a day, teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime mentality, right? Like Senku, one of the things he's really, really good at is teaching his crew his knowledge. He doesn't just do shit for him. He explains things, and he's a really good teacher and really good at explaining. Honestly, I would love to watch a TED Talk given by Senku.
Yeah, because it's just like
Be awesome.
it's just like Senku is expendable if you want to think about it, because like Ryusu's a great leader. Chrome is starting to
That's a
become
really impressive thing to do in
necessary
writing,
leader.
to make it
Like-
that your main character is not like this special person that only they can do this shit. Like, I love that. But like
Yeah,
he's the smartest guy there, but he's training his own replacements essentially. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
And that shows how like he's really Senku has like zero insecurities. Like, I've never seen him insecure. I've never seen him be like, oh, but what if they don't need me anymore? He doesn't give a fuck. He's just vibing, bro. Like I don't strive to be like
So it's
Senku.
just like comparatively to them, it's just like they clearly are heavily reliant on Zeno to the point to where they're just like, we have to chase him even though we left our whole civilization that has food, water.
That's a good
coal,
point.
Yeah, and it's funny too because I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed and Senku was captured, he would be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Don't follow me. Find what happened to the petrification. Like, don't I'm fine." Like, he would be like, "I'm chilling. Just don't worry about me. Do what you have to do. It's not gonna kill me. Just let me be hostage." Like that. Like I feel like maybe that's what Zeno's going for here, because it's just like, at this point, all this time, all this manpower, and clearly these are some of their top guys too. Like, I know they still pass some of their good guys at the back, but these are like some top people. Like, these are the people who they had to attack them during the last arc, or if you want to consider this the same arc, who knows, who gives a fuck. One Piece, Water 7, any level bullshit. Anyway, like, these are clearly his top guys. Like, the top guys he was sent out to go to war, and he's literally having them chase him down instead of fucking just staying home and doing what he has to do, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's just kind of like they're wasting all this manpower just to chase just to save Zeno, when it's just like, you could be at home, like, building crops, like, preparing for stuff, because clearly, as we know in this world, that there's a lot of hostile people in the world regardless.
Mhm.
So what's stopping some schmo from Europe who's smart as fuck to come down and sees the American team and just tries to take over the shit by himself? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, the world is big. All this shows is that if you're smart enough or have enough willpower, you can break out of the stone. If you're lucky enough to be under a place that has water or whatever. So it's not necessarily like Zeno isn't necessarily needed right now. Like, nothing is really happening because we know he wants to take over the world, but it's just like, how is he gonna do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
no, I agree with you. I think he's probably telling them, like, hey, just chill. And you see, like, I'm looking at his face now. He looks, Stanley looks angry almost.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, fuck, like, because their relationship does kind of strike me as like a married couple, like two people that have been together for a long time. They love each other, but like, because the face that Stanley is giving him almost strikes me as like you motherfucker. Like, you telling me to stop fucking coming after you right now? Really?
Yeah, it's just like it's inevitable, because I mean, yeah, like I said, they really rely on him too much. Like, they can't do anything without Zeno, while Senku's crew can do a lot of shit without Senku. So if they know for a fact that, and I do, let's be honest, Senku's not going to kill his master. Like, he's not going to kill Jiraiya, bro. Like, come on. Like,
I genuinely think by the end of this arc, like, they're gonna turn Zeno around. Like, I don't see him having the will to, like, try to kill Senku again after all this. And I said that too when he first fucking tried to have Senku shot. I was like, there's no way he's gonna have the will to do it again. And sure enough, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something, and I hope that they delve into that, like, because that's such fascinating character writing to me that, like, from a distance, I ordered you to be killed, but now that we're together, we're chilling. Either way, do we have any final thoughts here? David's been extra quiet. I don't know if you have any thoughts in this chapter before we wrap this up here.
So I know we didn't cover the last two before this, so let's briefly break down what happened leading up to this. The acquiring of rubber, which obviously you saw the gag skit that we put at the beginning of this.
Yeah, David and I played with a giant rubber band, Thurman. Like a giant, like, body-sized rubber band. I got it from work.
So we had that, and we had all the wholesome of, like, making the rubber, building the tires and everything.
Turned into
And then-
fucking flubber for a second.
Yeah, the flubber, the bouncing on it, all that good shit. But can we talk about what our ideas were for the skit before we came to the rubber band? Because
David almost fucking stole his dad's like storage unit key to get a random spare tire so I could shove David inside of the spare tire and roll him down a hill.
Oh, so David wants to die.
Oh yeah, we all don't. We all.
I mean, daily. Like that is literally my life right
But
now.
now you have thighs to be crushed into, and you know, it doesn't. If not that, what else would give you the will to live another day?
Being part time at work.
Right, but thighs though.
I mean, thighs are.
Did I
awesome.
send you guys? Have you guys seen the really good Kohaku lewd? Holy fuck! Like, let's just listen to Brozone real quick. Just, I need y'all to take a look at this. This is how we're gonna end this off, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Speaking of fucking
Oh God damn!
It's a little over exaggerated.
That's some good ass art. Holy
Right?
shit.
And doesn't it just make you want to bury your face?
That's
What I'm doing after this.
That's some good ass art, dog. Okay.
Right, but how does it make you feel, Thurman?
It feels good, I guess. I don't know.
Thurman! You used to be the horniest one! You were the chosen one! You were meant to lead us, not destroy us!
I still am, but it's just like
Quoting
I just
Star Wars. What
like the
fucking
design of
fucking-
the art, dog. It's just
Yeah, the art's great, but then you gotta talk about just the horniness. Come on!
bro, it's too much ass. I need some titties in there.
David, let's end off this video by shaming Thurman.
Nah, but it is
Shame.
Shame.
So-
Shame.
We only accept you into the fandom if you are a thigh man.
So, my rating, for these three chapters,
Yes.
20 out of 20, 100%.
Wow.
All the chapters together,
Damn.
fucking phenomenal. Dr. Stone continues to be proving
And you
why
know
it's the top 5 of Jump, 100%. Also, I just want to mention the fact that you know that meme that always floats around. I'm bringing this up because I'm pretty sure no one follows me on Twitter. There's a meme that
Yeah,
always
bitch,
floats
a
around.
lot of our fans follow you on Twitter.
There's a meme that floats around. It's a Chainsaw Man Jujutsu Kaisen an Act Age meme.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you're
Of where Yuji and Denji are kicking Asta in the face, right?
Uh-huh.
So I love how that meme did not age well because not only did Act Age get canceled because the author is a disgusting piece of shit,
And also admitted to his crimes, by the way.
Chainsaw Man's also ended. So while you
I
fuckers,
don't know, I mean, that doesn't diminish the
Hate on
quality of
Black
Chainsaw
Clover.
Man, though. I feel like Denji still definitely easily kicks Asta.
like it didn't age well because Black Clover's still here, going strong,
The
staying
longevity of a series does not
Wow.
reflect the quality, my friend.
strong, while Chainsaw Man is
Take a look at
gone,
DBZ.
dead, long forever without an anime. And
That's a stretch.
nah, I'm just playing though, but that is fucking retarded.
Amazing. Just love all the manga you want to love, guys. Find yourself a pair of thighs today. Peace.
And with that piece.